Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Veronique. In this space, what I do is I test makeup for mature skin. I have been on the hunt for makeup that works well for this phase of my life. I'm 50 and I must say that I have got some incredible products to chat to you about today. So first off, I'm going to wish you a very happy new year. I know this comes a little bit late in the new year, but happy new year. I trust that 2025 is going to be an awesome year for us. And I thought what I would do today is actually just kick off the year with my most used makeup for 2024. I wanted to do this video last year, but I got quite ill in the middle and to the end of December, so I wasn't able to film anything. So I thought I would kick the new year off with some of my absolute favorites that have pretty much been in rotation on my makeup table for 2024. So without any further chit chat, let's get into this video. So December last year I did post my most used and most favorite foundations, so that's not going to be in this video. Pretty much only is going to be makeup related. Kicking it off with the primers, these ones are the ones that worked incredibly well for me last year. Aqua Splash Grip Primer by Catrice works incredibly well. This one I find filled in my pores, it is hydrating and it is quite sticky once you leave it on your face to set for a little bit, and the makeup really adheres really well to your skin. The next three I have are actually shimmery ones, which is unusual for me because I have a combination to oily skin, so I've always kind of stayed away from anything that makes my skin look like super glowy because that happens by itself. But these three primers I have found underneath foundation or skin tint give my skin the most beautiful healthy glow. So starting off with one that's fairly new to us in the South African market is the L'Oreal Glotion. This one's fabulous. It comes in a couple of different shades. The one I quite enjoy is 902 Light Medium. Then the next one up is Catrice's Soft Glam Filter. This is beautiful. Actually, you can wear this one by itself. It looks lovely. It just gives your skin almost like a glass skin appearance. But my absolute favorite of the three is the Rimmel Multitasker. This one is fabulous. This is what I've got on my skin today. I only really put it just underneath my eyes and I put it just above my brow bone, and I really enjoy this one. This works beautifully on my skin. Favorite. Next are bronzers. So I found this one towards the end of last year. This is the Essence Drop of Sunshine Bronzing Drops. I find this works incredibly well for me when I add it into my skin tint or a foundation. What it does is it warms up the foundation and gives your skin a very healthy glow to it. Very like sun-kissed, I'd say. So if you have a foundation that's quite light for you, this would work really well just to deepen it and darken it a little bit. I'm not a mad fan of it putting on over my foundation. I like it mixed in with my foundation. I have seen some people pop it on your face first and then put the foundation on, but for me I quite like it mixed into my foundation. So talking more about bronzers, if you've watched this channel for any amount of time, you will know that I'm only mildly obsessed with the Essence Baby Got Bronze. Love this little bronzer. I've repurchased this twice, but this year I found a few more bronzers which I quite enjoy. I found the Sheglam Cream Bronzer. This one works incredibly well, and this is a beautiful color. This is the color Terracotta. You know what I will do is I will make sure that all of the products that I mention in today's video will be mentioned in the description box below. So if you see anything that you quite fancy, then you can just have a squiz there, take a screenshot, and then you know what to look for. Then on the slightly higher end in terms of bronzers is this blush filter from HudaBeauty. So for the last 3 months now, I think I've been using it. I have only exclusively used this product. I've actually got it on today. I do this technique which is blusher and bronzer, which is 2-in-1. This bronzer is like a very brown color when you first put it on your skin, but as you start to blend it, it just morphs into this beautiful deep pink color. I love this product. This is in the shade Latte. If you've got some money to spend, I would recommend this guy. Very good. Contour products. I found a few that have worked for me this year. My absolute favorite contour product has been the Fenty Beauty Matchstick. This was in the shade Amber. I absolutely love this one. I have repurchased this product now I think 3 times. I love the shade, but I have found some affordable options as well. So in terms, it's not quite a cream, but it is a liquid, is the Baby Got Bronze. This one is in the shade, let's have a look, oh so tiny, Sweet Shadow. It's a lovely grey colour, so it works really well as a contour in terms of the shadow color. I will say that it is has taken me a little bit of time to get used to using, because it is a liquid, not a cream. So you use a very little bit, it blends away very nicely, but do not be tempted to like really draw harsh lines on, because it then becomes quite difficult to blend. But I love the color of this. Stick contour, I have loved this one by Catrice, the Magic Shaper. It is contour on one side and then a highlight stick on the other. The highlight stick on the other, I haven't used at all. I'm not a mad fan of this very gold color, but the contour is fantastic. Very easy to use and very easy to blend. And then I found this cutest product from Sheglam. It is also a contour and highlight stick, but these two, I use both of them. The contour is absolutely fabulous for nose contour as well as your lips, and on the other side is the highlight. And this one I absolutely love. What I do is I pop that just in the inner corner of my eye where these deep wells are, and I find that it just bounces the light a little bit and they don't look as in your face and as prominent, I should say. So those are the bronzers and the contour. Blush, let's have a look. Blush, I have got a few. So high end, my favorite has been the Nars Orgasm Liquid Blush. I have loved this product. I find that it is very easy to use and it gives the most beautiful natural finish to your skin, and it is very buildable, but it is quite a pricey item. Another pricey item that I've thoroughly enjoyed is another liquid blush by HudaBeauty, and this one is in the shade Strawberry Cream. For me, it is like my perfect shade. I absolutely love it. It has quite a cute little applicator. Let me just show you that. And that's the color. It's just like the dusty pink, but it just blends into the most exquisite color. And it is fragranced. It smells absolutely divine. So those are my two high-end guys. And then in terms of our affordable products, I've absolutely enjoyed this product from Revlon. This is the Gel Serum Blush. The color looks very intense, so I would recommend that you take the tiniest drop, you pop it on, and you can actually just blend it with your fingers. It blends in beautifully, lasts all day. Baby Got Blush, I love that one, you know me. And this is the new shade, which is in the shade, let's have a squiz. I wonder why they make it so tiny. Cherry Baby. It's got a lovely fruity scent. They say you can use it on your lips, but not for me. I'm not a mad fan because it does come off, but on your cheeks stays all day beautiful. Baby Got Blush again. This is their liquid blush, and this is just the loveliest shade. Also very easy to use. You pop it on with a little sponge applicator, and then you can then just use your fingers actually just to blend that in. That's beautiful. And this is in the shade, oh, I can't even read it, but it'll be in the description box below. And then two new offerings from Maybelline, their liquid blushes, the Sun Kisser. These are absolutely divine. I do like to use them both together, and I absolutely love this little pinky one just right on the apples of my cheeks, just to give my skin just a really happy, healthy glow. Okay, brow products. I have a few brow products. So in terms of high end, I have thoroughly enjoyed Precisely My Brow wax. This is by Benefit. It is a tinted brow wax, and what I will say is that it holds my brows in place all day. I love the fact that it is a tinted wax, so if I just want to quickly just be out of the door quick, pop this on and I'm good to go. I quite enjoy that. In terms of my more affordable options, Essence Fix It Like a Boss, I think it's called. Yep. Transparent brow fixing gel. This is the extra strong one. Works incredibly well. Holds those brow hairs in place all day. Catrice's Brow Sleek, also very good product. Very nice one from Essence is the lifting gel set. This one is a gel, and what's really lovely about this is once you pop it on your brows, you can actually shape them into the shape that you really enjoy. It doesn't dry down really hard, but what it doesn't, it's not very sticky once it does dry down, if it makes any sense at all. Very comfortable product to use. My absolute favorite one though is the Super Lock by Maybelline. I have thoroughly enjoyed this product. It has a very small little applicator, and I find that its product is very easy to use. I can shape my brows really nicely, and it definitely does lock those brows in all day. If you're needing to fill in your brows, I really only have two that I quite enjoy. My affordable one is by Maybelline. This one is the Builder Brow. It has gel on the one side, and then it's got a fiber pen on the other side. And the pen itself is very, very, very skinny, and it's very nice, precise work. If you are looking for just to fill in like the middle parts of your brow, or you've just got just a few little spots that you want to fill in, then Precisely My Brow by Benefit. This is the brow detailer. This little product is fabulous. Just have a squiz at how skinny that tip is. It is very, very skinny. I will say this is not a good product to like fill your whole brow in, because I find that the tip does then break off. But if you've just got a few little hairs that you want to draw in, this is fabulous. A little bit pricey, but I think it's actually worth its price. Very good. Then I've also enjoyed the Highbrow Duo Pencil from Benefit. I have used this quite a lot. I like the more shimmer side to use in my waterline, and then just to define the underneath of my brows, I quite enjoy the lighter shade, which is a matte shade. Also, I do use this one a little bit in the wells in my eyes. Loved this product too. Has worked very hard for me this year. Okay, let's go. Eye makeup. So I have used consistently 2 eyeshadow bases. I have very oily lids, so I find that if I don't use a base underneath my eyeshadow, my mascara will definitely transfer, and just looks terrible. So the first one is P. Louise base. I use the shade 01. I think it's called Rumor, if I can read that correctly. And then in terms of a more affordable option is Essence Prime Like a Boss. This one works incredibly well. I find that these two do not dry out my eyelids, which is fantastic. In terms of my eye makeup, so palettes this year, or last year I should say, there weren't a lot of them that were released at all. So I started off the year using Huda Beauty's Pretty Grunge palette. I pretty much consistently have used this palette, I think once, twice a week. I absolutely love the color story, have found that it is a very, very easy palette to use. I've loved it. Then towards the middle of the year, I found this cute little palette from Sheglam. And these browns I found have been really easy to use for every day. And then towards the end of last year, Huda Beauty came out with another palette called the Icy Nude, and I've loved this one. It's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Here's our color story. It's a very clean palette is what I would like to say what it is. The shimmers are absolutely divine, but what I would recommend that if you are looking at getting this palette, do your eye makeup before you do any of your other makeup, because the shimmers definitely do fall out, and it is very frustrating if you've done your makeup, you put the glitter on, and then it's all over your face. But those are the 3 eyeshadow palettes that I have used consistently all of last year. And I also found a few cream and liquid eyeshadows that I've really enjoyed. So in terms of the liquid eyeshadow, I really enjoyed this one here from Essence. It's quite a new one, but now obviously with my finger using it all the time, I rub the name off of it. So I'll pop that, you'll see that in the description box. And it's just called the Matte Liquid Shadow, and this is the shade 01 Bare Bliss. They came out with 3 shades. This is the lighter of the 3, but I absolutely love this as an all over lid color, and then you can pop a little bit of a eyeliner on or a liquid eyeshadow topper on, and it works really well. Then in terms of my cream shadows, I really enjoyed, I think this one came out in 2023, but gosh, have I enjoyed these ones. I've actually repurchased. This is the Maybelline 24-hour eye stick, and I love the brown. The brown for me has been the absolute winner. I've got all the shades, I've used pretty much all of them, but the brown one for me is absolutely fantastic. Got a nice little chunky little tip, and it does have a sharpener on the back side of it, I do find that the sharpener does get clogged, so I don't use it as often. I would rather just use a an eye pencil sharpener, you know, those little ones that you buy from Essence. That works quite well. Then in terms of some more cream eyeshadows, I have loved these two. They're called the Blend and Line, and these are from Essence. Have thoroughly enjoyed them. The brown is a warmer tone brown than the cool tone of the Maybelline, so I absolutely love that on my hazel eyes. And the burgundy, if you have got green or hazel eyes, makes your eyes pop. Oh, it's so beautiful. So I've used these three quite consistently, and they are, yeah, these ones don't come with a sharpener, but they work really well in the eye pencil sharpener from Essence. Then I've got a couple of toppers that are liquid toppers, which I really have enjoyed, and they are from Catrice. They are the Space Glam. I'm hoping that they're not limited editions, but they really are beautiful, and they are very subtle, so they're not in your face. You can use them with like nothing on or over like a dark brown. Oh, beautiful. The eyeliners. So eyeliners for me, I find are quite difficult. I shake a little bit when I put the liner on. I don't know why that is, but I found a very, very nice one by Catrice. This is the 20-hour precision eyeliner. It's a gel eyeliner, I think it is, and this one is very easy to use. The color is called Brownie. I have since bought 3 of these. They don't last very long. I don't know, maybe if I'm heavy-handed or what, but gee whiskers, these ones are very easy to use, and they don't tug and pull when you pop them on your eye. In terms of a liquid liner, the 2 new ones from Essence, so Color It, which is this electric blue, and then the Lash Princess liquid liner. I love it in the brown. Very nice. I would say they're easy to use for me. So that is what the tip looks like. I'm actually wearing the brown liner today. Lovely. Dries down matte and it lasts all day, does not bleed. Fabulous for our eyes. Next up is our mascara. I've got a few to chat about. Oh my gracious, I think geese have landed somewhere in the garden and they are shouting, so apologies for that. Alright, so black ones, we'll start with those 2 first. LA Girls Lift Off. This is quite an unusual wand. It's taken a little bit of time to get used to using it, but my gracious, is it a nice little wand to use. And it's really great because it helps you get quite precise with your lashes. This one does not transfer and it doesn't flake. Absolute winner for me. And I think my favorite black one that I found this year is the Rimmel Thrill Seeker. I love how voluminous my lashes look with this particular mascara. It's got a very traditional looking barrel. It's like a little bit of an hourglass. It's a little bit bent, but this one is a good one. And then this year for me has been the year of discovering colored eye mascaras again. Oh my word, have I had such fun. So in terms of my affordable ones, I'll start with those ones first. I've really enjoyed the burgundy mascara from Maybelline. This is their Sky High. It's quite lovely because it's got a little bit, in the light you can see it's got a little bit of a brown tinge to it, and I find this one lovely. Very buildable and it lasts all day. Very, very good product. Blue. Oh my gracious, have I loved this one. This is the I Love Extreme mascara from Essence. It has quite well, not unusual, but it's a massive big applicator. It is rubber, but it's very soft, so I find that it does not poke me in my eye. It is a very extreme color blue, which is fabulous paired with a blue liner. If the blue freaks you out, what you can do is you put your black on first and then you pop the blue just on the tips of your lashes, and it just gives you a little something. When someone looks at you, they're like, oh, what's on your eyes? They look amazing. So this works really, really well on my brown eyes or my hazel guys. I love this one. Fantastic. Then middle of the year, I found Bad Girl Bang in Plum. I think exclusively for about 6 months pretty much wore this one every single day. I absolutely love this shade. The wand is fantastic. It's very soft. It doesn't poke me in my eye, and it's very buildable, and it does not transfer at all, which is so unusual because the Bad Girl Bang black mascara transfers horrendously. I look like a panda. It's terrible. Then at the end of last year, I thought I would just treat myself with a little Christmas present, and I bought the brown. So Essence has a brown mascara as well, but that one transfers terribly on me and it flakes. But this brown one has become a very firm favorite. One is exactly the same as the plum, and it is very buildable. In fact, that's what I have on my eyes today. And I find that with the brown, it really does just enhance the brown in my hazel eyes. I have loved these two in particular, have been absolute favorites. And I'm not one to generally spend a lot of money on a mascara because they don't last as long. But these ones, if you've got the money, I would say go and get them. They are divine. Let's chat about setting sprays. I do enjoy a good setting spray with my oily skin. I have found 3 that have worked quite well for me. So first up is the new offering from Rimmel. This is their Superfix Super Hole Misting Spray. Ultra matte finish with aloe and vitamin E. I can't say that it's ultra matte. It does keep my makeup in place all day, but it's not matte at all. For me, I get like a bit of a satin matte maybe finish. My skin doesn't look like it's lifeless, you know, like a matte makeup makes me look. In terms of its spray, it is quite a fine mist, but what I will say is that it takes a long time to dry down. So you will need to have a little fan or your hairdryer just to set that and dry that in place. Next one up, which I've also quite enjoyed, you can see I've used quite a fair amount of it, is the Multitasker from Rimmel. This one also, it's spray, quite fine, also very wet, and you need a little fan to set this down as well. It does have a very unusual smell. I don't quite know what type of smell it is, but it's a little bit unusual. It's not my favorite smell, but it definitely does set my makeup in place and it looks very natural. My absolute favorite one though is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. Yep. This one dries down in 3 seconds. It does take a bit of getting used to the texture of it on your skin. So as you pop it on and it dries down instantly, it almost feels like your skin goes like that. But then it settles down and then you don't feel it at all on your skin. It fortunately is finished, so I can't even spray it, but it is very fine. You can see. I love it. It does smell a little bit like hairspray, but this one does not budge. So if it says 36 hours no transfer, it definitely does do that. Not that I've worn it for 36 hours, but I did wear it out to a 50th birthday party and my makeup looked as fresh when I left than when I had arrived. So I will say that this one works incredibly well, but it just a little bit of getting used to in terms of the smell and just how it sets down so quickly on your face. Setting powders, I have got 2 that I have used quite consistently this year. So HudaBeauty Easy Bake and Snatch. I've really enjoyed this one in the shade Cherry Blossom. It's got a very soft pink color to it. Really enjoyed that. And then I found Catrice's Bright and Blue loose powder. So this one is a loose powder, but it's in that lovely pink shade, so it is very brightening when you pop it underneath your eyes, very lightly. And then when I just set my T-panel, very nice powder. This works incredibly well. Highlighter products, I haven't actually got many to chat about, nothing that's new and super exciting other than the Baby Got Hollow. This one is quite a sweet one. It's color shifts, it goes between a gold and a pink. It's very nice on my skin. I find that it doesn't emphasize the texture, which is great. So this one is fun for a little day out. And then I have been using this year my Nars Orgasm blush, the powder blush. It's got a very beautiful gold shift to it. So what I'll do with my liquid blushes, if I pop that on, when I pop it on, I will take a little bit of this powder blush and then just pop it on the high points, just so it gives it a little bit of a shine. And then my all-time favorite, so I haven't found anything else because I think it's the same as last year, is Benefit's Cookie Blush. I mean, I have hit pan on this one. I adore this highlighter. Very nice one. In terms of lip products, my favorite find this year has been LA Girl's Lip Primer. This one has been an absolute game changer. You pop this on your lips, then you put your liner and your lipstick, and the lipstick doesn't go anywhere. I do find that there is a bit of bleeding if it's with a lip gloss, but this works really well with lipstick. Lip liners. The lifter liner from Maybelline is very nice. I've got 2 shades that I've used quite consistently. They are really lovely. The only thing that I would say that I do not enjoy about them is that they are not a retractable lip liner. The fact that I have to keep on sharpening them drives me a bit batty. I don't enjoy that about them. But what I will say is once you pop these liners on, they stay pretty much until you eat something very oily. There's no feathering into the lines around our lips. So this one works really well for that. But just recently, I found a new offering from Catrice. This is the plumping lip liner, and I think I have worn it every single day. So when you smell it, it has got a little bit of a mentholy smell. When you pop it on your lips, there is no stinging, at least I have not found any. And what I think what it does actually, it plumps up around your lips, so it kind of like fills in the lines, I think, a little bit. So if I use this and I use the plumping gloss from Catrice, it does not bleed at all. Actually, it is a fantastic lip liner, so I actually want to go and get some other colors. The Pump It Up gloss is also a little bit mentholy, so when you pop it on, there is a very, very slight tingle, but there's nothing to write home about. I mean, it's not like your lips are going to be huge, but it is quite nourishing on your lips. I have quite enjoyed that. In terms of my lipsticks, the only affordable one that I've used pretty much quite consistently is L'Oreal's Intense Volume Matte, and the color that I have absolutely loved, and you can see I've got like that's all that's left of it, is the what's it, 601, and it's called Worth It. I have loved this shade. It works really well, and I like to pop this on and then I'll take like a little bit of a gloss and just pop it in the middle just to give it a little bit of something beautiful. So in terms of my higher end lip products, I've got 4 of them that I have used quite consistently. So starting off with Fenty Beauty, this is the Tulip Kiss. I have loved this. This is a very unusual shade for me, but what is incredible about this particular shade of the collection is that it goes with absolutely every single lip liner that you put on your lips, from a deep dark brown to bright red. This lipstick just is incredible. So it is such a versatile color. And then for Christmas, my sister said no, we needed a pink one, so she got me a lovely pink one. This one's also absolutely divine for summertime. Oh, it's so lovely. This one is called Hibiscus. So cute. Fenty also brought out a new gloss bomb. Oh, I've wrecked it. It was one that was swirled with the lighter color as well as the dark pink. This is absolutely beautiful. The gloss bombs from Fenty Beauty are absolutely divine, and they last a long time on your lips, and they are very, very nourishing. And then I spoiled myself this December. I bought myself a lovely new mascara, and then I just couldn't help myself, and I bought myself a liquid lipstick by Christian Dior, and that's actually what I'm wearing on my lips at the moment. So it is a limited edition, unfortunately, so I use it quite sparingly, but that is the shade. And then once it dries down a little bit and you mix your lips together like that, it just gives you the most delicate shimmer, which is just absolutely divine. So that is it. Those are my absolute favorite products that I have pretty much consistently used for the whole of last year, and I'm actually quite excited to see what this year offers us in terms of new makeup. If there are products that you have used that you have absolutely loved, won't you pop it in the description box below so that we can have a read and see what other products are out there, what worked well for you, what didn't work well for you. It'd be good to hear. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, won't you consider subscribing to my channel? That would be so awesome. It would be awesome to have you as part of our community. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.